Hey, thanks for taking a minute to join me here. You know, there's enough negative news in the world going on today, and I wanted to create something that was just a little bit more positive and, do something a little bit more than just motivation Monday things that are out there. Those are great. I love them. There's so many of them. But I wanted to create something that was just a little bit different. And in thinking about it, I thought, what better way than to merge my two worlds, music and money? Because who doesn't like money and music, right? Now, some of you already know that I moved here to Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, a few years ago. I actually took my first trip here in 2012 and eventually launched a music company. I've gotten to meet a lot of incredible people down here over the past few years, and I'd like to introduce you to some of them and give you an insider's behind the scenes look and really an insider's look overall at Nashville. If you love music, I'm willing to bet that you'll love learning about what makes Nashville Music City, USA, especially if you've never been here. So I'll also be showing you some of the coolest places to visit once the world reopens, from some amazing restaurants, cool coffee shops, rooftop bars, some legendary recording studios, and even some whiskey distilleries. So take a moment, be sure to click the subscribe button below, click the little bell for the reminder. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is just show you a very short clip. It's actually a trailer to a film that caused me to take a sabbatical from the mortgage industry a few years ago and move down here to Nashville. I hope you'll find it fascinating too, and that you'll join me on this journey. Look forward to seeing more of you.
Songwriting is fragile, and yet through it all, it's the most important step in music.
This song is about my grandmother.
I met Garth as a songwriter.
I owe my career to the songwriter.
I just started singing this to her as I'm walking out of the room, I should have known, I should have. And she was like, sit down. We're doing this right now.
I looked up and they were like, that is brilliant. And I was like, well, of course it is. I've been saving that for you for weeks.
It was a transcendent moment, to hear the words and the melody come together like that, that it's like they'd been looking for each other forever.
I knew that this was what I was supposed to do. I'll always be a songwriter. It was a fire that I had.
The first time I realized that my songs were affecting people was Strawberry Wine. And it's so strange because it was such a personal song for me.
Music has a value that's beyond a monetary value.
There's art and there's commerce, and neither of the twain shall meet.
Consumers don't know that the button they push on their car dashboard or smartphone arbitrarily determines how much artists and songwriters will be paid, assuming they will be paid at all.
The label gets paid first.
I worry for the next generation of writers.
Somebody's making millions of dollars, but it's not the writers.
We don't have a middle class of songwriters anymore.
If you're not the one that's getting the single, there's really not much left for you now.
Can we have a serious negotiation about what our value is?
Who's gonna pay the songwriters?
If we don't have songwriters, there's not going to be a music business.